calibrate, you do the mumble like a crazy, humble like a crazy, humble like a crazy, humble like a crazy, humble like a crazy, humble.
Hello fellow YouTube fans and loyal subscribers, welcome to General Vex Gaming, and today's video will be about Alienation. Now if you haven't watched my previous video, please go and watch it. It was really awesome intro of Alienation, and I showcased a little gameplay of Alienation, showing you what Alienation is about and how fast it is, and regarding it being a top-down fast-paced shooter. Now in today's video I will be talking about some of the gear in Alienation. So let's get down to it. So anyways, primary weapon. Now if you have let me just go to status. Okay, if you see there in the bottom left hand corner, that's purchase content. There is purchase content that you can purchase for this game to enhance this game and that type of thing. For example, if you're looking to get like the Devastator, the Collapse, and the Fortress Grenade, you won't be able to actually get those from the actual game itself. You have to purchase that, which is actually kind of sad, but nevertheless, there are some like customizations like ammo color, customizations to your armor as well, like the black paint job or the gold paint job or the chrome paint job and that type of thing. And if you see in the top left hand corner, there's also icons that show it's like it shows 15 15 15. Those are basically character progression. So if you get like the veterancy pack, it will immediately put you into world tier 2 and you'll be level 15, and it's a lot. To be honest with you, I won't recommend purchasing that because it's best to play this game from the get-go, from the beginning, when you're level 1 and you're in world tier 1, because in world tier 2 the enemies are a lot harder and a lot more tougher, and you will just you'll get wiped very quickly. So it's always best to play it from the beginning, so I won't recommend that. But anyways, let's get down to the weapons. So this here is the energy gun, submachine gun, and xeno rifle. Now depending on your character, if you choose the tank, you get the energy gun. The energy gun is a how can I put it? It's like a, think of it as like a an LMG, but a compact LMG, light machine gun basically. It has a high fire rate, but the other thing about it is it doesn't have the range. It's only good for close range. So if you're close range to medium range, you will be able to kill enemies, but if you're far away, you will not be able to hit them. The submachine gun is very good for long range engagements as well. It has a slow fire rate, so when you pull down the trigger, it will take a while for it to fully fire. But anyways, besides that, it has over penetration mode, and what that basically, well, not over penetration mode, the weapon allows you to penetrate through targets really quickly and easily, and it's actually very good for long range engagements as well. The xeno rifle is like an adaptation of the SMG. The xeno rifle itself, think of it is a assault rifle, good for long range, medium, and close range. But overall, if you're looking for a weapon with the highest DPS, if you're just looking for a higher DPS weapon, then you would have to go for the energy gun. The problem is the energy gun, the SMG, and the xeno rifle are class specific weapons. So for example, if you're playing as the bio specialist, you will get the xeno rifle. If you're playing as the saboteur, you get the SMG. If you're playing as the tank, you'll get the energy gun. Obviously, if you buy like the weapons DLC, then you can get these primary weapons for your character regardless. Anyways, going to the secondary weapons now, we have here the Devastator. Devastator is very good for crowd control, very good for wiping enemies really quickly. If you've seen my previous video, you will have seen I've been using the Devastator quite a lot, and it's very good against crowd control, very good at wiping enemies off the map and that type of thing. Over here we have the plasma shotgun that is very good for close range, though I don't really use a plasma shotgun per se. I prefer not to use the plasma shotgun. It's just my personal preference, but it's actually good for close range engagement from what I've heard from clanmates. Now the power shot will be your equivalent to a sniper rifle basically, or like a railgun. Quite effective for long range engagements and also close range and medium range. However, it's a weapon I do not use because personal preference there. And then you get the revolver. The revolver is a good weapon for close range. and also medium range engagement. Quite an effective weapon, very slow fire rates, but again, it's kind of like the SMG. It can overpenetrate through targets and destroy their armor and shields quickly as well. Then you have heavy weapons. We have over here the Collapser. Collapser, like I said, is a crowd control weapon in my previous video. It's quite an insane weapon to use. The Flamethrower is basically the same thing. I would say it's used for crowd control, but it's also for anti-infantry. So if you're going up against like a horde of infantry, especially like a horde, then it's really good and good use for that. The launcher, I would primarily say the launcher is very good at taking out bosses really quickly, and especially when you're doing raid bosses and that type of thing, the launcher is good. But obviously the Devastator, if you have a really powerful Devastator, like for example like a 12 slot or 11 slot boomerang on shoot Devastator, then that will actually do even nicely. But overall the launcher is basically just to kill things really quickly. The minigun is a weapon used for crowd control as well, and good for, how can I put it, the minigun is used for, like I said, crowd control, but also at the same preference, it's used to taking on larger groups of enemies. And it also, you can't necessarily over penetrate with this gun, because it doesn't necessarily, I mean, if you're using a strong enough kinetic with this weapon, then yes, it will actually kill enemies, but not a lot faster. Depends also on the perks you have on the weapon. Alright, now let's say for equipment. So the boomerang you can get in game, the cluster grenade you can get in game, the mine, the remote grenade, and the mortis grenade. Now let's start off with the boomerang. The boomerang is basically like how my Devastator was when it was firing. Boomerang on shoot, so it fires. Well, this is a boomerang. Obviously, you know, you throw a boomerang and you kill enemies quick. The cluster grenade, as the name says it, it creates a cluster of grenades in an area of effect towards your enemies. The mine is basically, you know, just an item. It's just an equipment that you place down on the ground, and if enemies moving closer, they can basically detonate, and you know, they'll detonate the mine and trigger it, and they'll detonate and kill themselves. And then the remote grenade is basically a grenade that you can destroy. I mean, you can explode by pressing the L2 button. Like I said, with the remote grenade, you can detonate it whenever you wish to detonate it. And then you get like the vortex grenade. I showed this in my previous video. This grenade is used to suck in enemies and basically trap them, and then after that you can kill them with your weapons. So it's quite an effective weapon. Anyways, now let's talk about armor. Now there's different types of armor with different types of modifiers. Over here, my armor, it says modifiers faster rush recharge and slower ground smash recharge, which basically means it will recharge my sprint ability faster, but my ground pound or my ground smash ability would be a lot slower. And there's different types of armors with different types of modifiers and different types of color coordinations. As you can see here, there's one with more health orb drops. That will be more health orb drops when you kill an enemy. Some have fewer ability drops. Some actually come with there's one over here where it says more ability orbs. Basically, this will, with more ability orbs, you get more ability orbs to recharge your abilities fast and that type of thing. So yeah, there's basically all these armor sets that you get, and we will talk about, and let's also talk about abilities. Now abilities, depending, if you really want to build a full tank, then this is basically your key. What you would do, pause the video if you're playing Alienation and you want to build the ultimate tank in Alienation. Pause the video so you can copy a screenshot or take a screenshot of what I have over here. This is my tech tree, and you can pretty much do the same thing in game. Now Tesla charge, what Tesla charge basically allows you to do is it allows you to fire a Tesla bolt from your character when you have the ability. So you just press square to use that, and you press R2 to attack. And then the shield basically, the best way I can describe the shield, actually, you know what, tell you what, I will actually go in game and I'll showcase, you know, all these active abilities, and then you can actually see what that looks like. Passive abilities, well, this is basically allows you to sprint further and faster away from your current position warrior. Basically this obviously helps you with your melee. I don't have this because I didn't put melee. I'm not a person that goes into close range. I'm more of a person that is you know, fires from far away and that type of thing. I don't have a melee, let's just say that. And survivor, this will actually help you stay alive a lot longer compared to the average player or that type of thing. But yeah, alright, so we're gonna go quickly into the game, and I will do a little test run to show you like what all these abilities do. The reason why I'm choosing the Holiday Fall mission, I'll talk about it in my next video. Why I always choose this video and why I put it on legendary. So in the next video I will talk more about the Holiday Fall. Alright, so let this mission load up. Alright, cool. So remember I said, so let's go and find a few enemies. Alright, cool, here we go. So I'm gonna press square. There we go, we got the Tesla charge active. There we go. It's really good when you're clearing out a crowd of enemies, especially if they're chasing you like this. And there you go. You just kill that. Alright, and then you have the ground smash. Now what the ground smash allows you to do, so let's say you're getting cornered by a lot of enemies, so let's try our best. Let's get cornered here by a few enemies. I can get kills. Okay, there we go. Ground smash activated. And that's basically what the ground smash allows you to do. And now we're gonna put up the shield. This is what a shield does. Keeps you protected. Also has like a little Tesla charge that it fires, electrocutes enemies as well. There you go. And that's basically it over there. Alright, now I'm gonna abort the mission. There we go, just gonna abort it and go back to the main menu. But yeah, so yes, like I said, in the next video I will talk about upgrading your weapons, how to upgrade them, what's the best ways to upgrade them and that type of thing. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe this video, as well as if you haven't already, please click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload videos on a daily basis. Anyways guys, see you all in the next video. Cheers, TTFN, Tata for now.